Good day, everybody. Here's a short how-to video to help you get started with Google Translate. Google Translate can help meet the daily needs of students who require language translation. Let's start with the extension. So let's head to the Chrome Web Store to get the extension. The easiest way to get there is to go to your launcher and look for the Chrome Web Store here in your apps. It has a little picture of a shopping bag on it. Once you launch the web store, you're going to search for Google Translate, and it should pop right to the top. And yours will say add here if you've never added it here before, so go ahead and click that button to add the extension. And then once you add the extension, you want it to be easily accessible up here next to the Omnibox, so go to your puzzle piece and then click the push pin to put that up here so that it's easy to get to. Finally, this extension doesn't work very well if you have an ad blocker running. So like mine here, I needed to turn mine off in order to be able to use the Google Translate extension. So now we're on our website. There is one more thing you want to take care of before using the extension, and that is you want to go to the settings for the extension. So just click on it, go to extension options in teeny tiny print there. And you want to select the language for the user, right? And then the default is this one, which has the pop-up button. This one is very good to get started with because it's going to pop right up and translate what you select. So click Save. And basically, as soon as I select some text, I will see some translation. And I can also listen to it.
Un camaleón permanece inmóvil en la rama de un árbol. De repente,
there's a limit to how much text you can select in order for it to translate it on the page. And this is it. They just reached it right here. However, once you do this, then you just go up to the extension and it will translate it here. And if you still want to hear it, you just click open in Google Translate, and that takes you to the Translate website. It will automatically populate there, and again, you can just listen with the audio button.
Un camaleón permanece inmóvil en la rama de un árbol.
Now that you've seen how the extension works, let's go to translate.google.com. Now, if you search the word translate in Google search, it will put this smaller version at the top of your search results, and of course, you definitely can use it here. However, when you go to the full web page, you have a few more options. If you choose detect language, you can just paste any language in here and it will figure out what you're trying to translate. And then you can translate text that's in images, in documents, and full websites. So let's translate some text from an image. We're going to ask it to detect the language. So I'm going to browse for an image that I saved. And we're going to show the original so you can see. There's our German version and our English version of the image. You can download the translation and you can also copy the text to paste it in a different way. Next, let's translate a document. I am going to add a PDF here and translate it from English into Spanish. And here is my fully translated document. And finally, you can translate entire websites. So here we're going to start with a website in English and translate it into Spanish. And the entire website now is written in Spanish. This link is shareable in Google Classroom and it will open up a translated page. So the translation will open if you share the link as it is. One more quick demo. Entire web page translated into Spanish. Pretty impressive, right? I appreciate this amazing tool. It really makes me hopeful that we might move towards greater understanding, more peace, more love, more learning.